After a long journey, NASA's Mars InSight is now on the red planet. But why? Well, unlike the Curiosity rover, this thing isn't taking selfies. InSight landed on one of the most boring parts of Mars. Mission scientists have described this area as Kansas, but without the corn. But what they wanted was a boring spot, because InSight is not exploring the surface of the red planet. It's going deeper. The lander will drill underground to get clues about how Mars was formed. It will gather information about seismic activity and Mars's molten core. The hope is, by getting more information about how Mars formed, we'll get more insight about how Earth came to be. Get it? Insight. That's just a little space humor for you. With the Y, Josh Marshall for H-Town Rush.